Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do Leetcode weekly challenge, and here you can see that is count number of distinct integer after reverse operation. So yeah, this is medium level question, and before going ahead with this question, let me introduce you with Newton School coding challenge. So as you are doing this Leetcode weekly and bi-weekly challenges, you can also get your hands on those new challenges as well. So about that, you can figure out with the link in the description below, and even about whatever details are being there, you could figure out in the description only. And the main points, let me highlight you that registration is completely free, and yeah, you will be getting exciting prizes if you are in the top performer for the same. So this was all about that. Now let us start about this. So here you can means first let us read this question. Then after that we will be getting for the constraint and then about the question example. And then we will be going to with the approach of the system. So yeah, let us start. You are given an array num consisting of positive integer. You have to take each integer in the array, reverse its digit and add it to the end of the array. You should apply this operation to the original integer in num. So the thing is that you are given with the nums, and then what you are required to do is that you are required to reverse in its digit which are being there and add it to the end of the array. You should apply this operation to the original integer in nums. So basically whatever number is being given to us, so we are required to reverse that number and then again store that back to our array which is being there. So they are saying that we need to store it, that they simply want to say that for storing that number we don't need to use any extra space, or you can say that that number should exist in that particular array only where these positive arrays, I mean positive, we can say the non-reverse part of the numbers already exist. So at the end, return the number of distinct integer in the final array. So that is the thing which we are required to return at the end. So now here comes the part that is means take for the constraint. So it's 10 raised to the power 5, and yeah, about the each digit up to which it goes at 10 raised to the power 6. So basically it is in the range of integer only, means it, and even after doing our operations also it will be in the range of integer only. But now comes the part that we are just required to do division. Is basically for the reversion part only, we will be required to do the division, so it will be again integer only. So yeah, after this we can go at an order of n or n log n solution. That the thing means not, we are not required to go ahead with n square solution. That will give us the n. Now here in this particular, that how we are required to do this particular question. So let us see this. So in this 113, 10, 12 and 31. So basically they have told us that we are required to reverse that particular number, right? And after reversing that, we need to store in this particular nums only. And then at the end, we are required to return the length of the new nums, but it should be having the distinct numbers only. So after including the reverse of each number, the resulting array is this. You can see that 1 and 1's reverse is this one. Then 13 reverse is 31. Then 10's reverse is 1 because 0, 1 is not stored, 1 is only stored. Then 12 reverses 21, then 30, 31 reverses 13. So this is the scenario here. Now at the end, the distinct array which is being there means because here 1 existed 2 times, right? Not 2 times, but 3 times. So that's why we included just 1. And then after that, everything is there. So that's where the length of this particular is 6. So this is the thing which we are required to return. Now comes the part that how we can do this particular. Now for doing this particular, what we can do is that first thing here which is required by them is that we are taking each integer and then reversing that integer. So that's the thing which we are doing. So for that, first we will be writing a function. So that I did in my contest part. I wrote the reverse function, and whatever answer we are getting from that reverse function, that we are required to use, and then that only we are required to check with our num. And then the thing is that here we are required to return the distinct, right? For that purpose only, we can use set or unordered set. But here I had used set. We could have also used unordered set. That also would have worked. Yeah. Means from previous question optimization only, I got to know that we can use something like this also. Here, because of this only, now the time complexity becomes order of 1. But all the space complexity would be order of n only. And because of this, time complexity will remain order of n only. That is also a thing. Oh, I showed you solution. Related B. Now comes the part I had already explained. The thing is that we will be first reversing that particular part, and from that part only we will be inserting to a set, and then at the end we will be returning the size of that set because set will be storing only distinct elements. So that is the thing. So now let us go to this coding part only. So here I am taking this function where I am just reversing all the numbers. So for reversing, you already know that the thing is that for reversing reversing a particular number, we choose digit by digit, and then whatever is previously stored, we simply multiply that by 10 and then add up that particular digit, and this digit is basically the remainder. We already know in our elementary schools only that how we calculate a particular division. That is about dividend equals to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder, right? So here you can see this is the remainder and this is that divisor into quotient. So here our quotient is basically answer and divisor is 10. And why we are doing modulo by 10? Because we all know that all the numbers which are being there means is 1, 2, 3. These are basically decimal numbers only. Decimal here refers to the numbers which are in the form of 10. Means see the way there are binary numbers, and thus here it's about the decimal number. So here for taking out the remainder, we require to do modulo by 10. So that last that particular digit we can extract them. And then we are basically dividing that particular by 10 so that that last one digit which was there, which we had already taken, that could be eradicated from our whole number. That's what we are doing here. Now comes our main part. So here what we are doing, we are taking this unordered set so that we can store easily the distinct part, this answer. And then in this particular, we are taking each number from here. First, we are calling this particular reverse function. Although this reverse function is doing everything as per the length of that particular number, but now comes the part of this particular length, it will be already taken as order of 1 only, right? Or you can say order of 10 raised to power 5. That is also one of the scenarios. But reversing that 10 raised, not 10 raised to power 5, but only this 5, basically, you can say this 5 only. Because this number could go something like this, is 1000. It is 4. It could go at max till this digit. So it's about 5 length only, right? So that's why we can neglect that particular fact. So that's why it is order of n only. And then we are inserting into a set. Here also we are inserting into a set. And that set will itself handle whatever duplicate case would be there. And then we are making our answer equal to 0 because we require for other number also, right? So if answer is already having some value, then how it will work? Right? So that's why we are making this 0. And here one thing you can check that we are passing by reference. Why we are passing by reference? So that whatever means, if we won't pass it by reference, then our answer won't be populated. That's the scenario because we are also not making it a global variable. So that's why we are passing means here we are passing directly the variable and here we are fetching it by reference so that whatever answer is being stored at this point, it could be passed to this and then we are directly getting into this particular. So that's why we are required to pass the reference. And then at the end, we are required to return the s dot size. That will basically whatever distinct elements are there, that will be returned because of this. So yeah, at the end, please let me show you also. This was at the time of contest only. Yeah, so it worked and it got accepted as well. So the time complexity and space complexity I've already explained, but still let me write it. Order of n The time complexity and the space complexity here is order of n again because of number of elements which are there being stored in a set. So this was all for this particular question. If you have any doubt, you could comment that down. And yeah, if you like this explanation, please do like and subscribe to my channel and also do share among your friends. So this was all. Thank you.